Thurgood Marshall, written by Marvin Bird. Thurgood Marshall was born in 1908. He was African American, and his grandfather had been a slave person. By the time Thurgood was born, slavery was against the laws. Even so, when Thurgood was a child, the South still had many laws that hurt black people. They were not allowed to eat in many restaurants that served white people. Black people in the South were not allowed to sit in the same trains cars as white people. Black children in the South were not allowed to go to school with white children. Those laws were unfair at the dinner table. Thurgood's family used to argue about what to do about those laws. Thurgood became very good at arguing. When Thurgood Marshall grew up, he went to college at Lincoln University, and he earned a law degree at Howard University. After he became a lawyer, he argued against all unfair law in court. He argued many cases before the Supreme Court, the most important court in the United States. In the Supreme Court, the judges are court justices. Who is on the Supreme Court? For many years, only white men served on the Supreme Court. Of the 9 justices, there were no women and no people of color, because the presidential is justice for life. It took a long time to make things more equal. The first change went when the Thurgood Marshall became a justice in 1967. Then the first woman, Sandra Day O'Connor, joined the court in 1981. In 2021, the African American man and 3 women were on the court, including 1 Latina woman. Second, he argued a case about law school. He argued that black and white people should be able to go to law school together. Marshall won his case. Finally, Marshall got his most important case of all. He argued it was not unfair to have separate school for black children and white children. He argued that they should go to public school together. Marshall won his case. Showing all those laws helped the United States in big ways. Marshall became a hero for everyone who believed in equality. He was a famous lawyer and a very important leader. In 1967, Marshall was chosen to be a justice on the Supreme Court. He was the first black justice. He still got to agree a lot and always argued to make things fair. Glossary: African American, of or relating to Americans who have black ancestors from Africa. Equality: a condition in which everyone has the same rights. Judge: public officials who decide cases in courts of law. Separate: set or keep apart. South: the southeastern part of the United States, especially states that formed part of the Confederacy during the Civil War. Supreme Court: the highest court of law in the judicial system of the United States.